Okay, go.
Rav Nosson explains on the Parashat Terumah that the Mishkan is an aspect of the teifilah of Klal Yisrael. The davening that we do, every person does, is building the Mishkan. This is well known, everyone knows, right? We all know this is what's missing. That's what's missing. All the different things, like different stories of tzaddikim, what they're doing and how they're doing, building the Mishkan and working on the Mishkan. Right? And the Mishkan has different particulars. You have crushing, your beams, all sorts of things that are in the Mishkan. And the Klei Mishkan also, the different vessels. And everything has to do with tefillah Yisrael. It's not just about, you have this beam, you have that beam, you have the other beam. That's not what it is. The truth is that all of this has to do with the Jewish people davening and bringing down a Mishkan. Right? Because there's different types of tefillah. People do different things for their own way. We were speaking about this before. And all these tefillahs come together and they make the Mishkan. Right? One group, they're working on the Aron, another group working on the question, and they're working on this, working on that. There are different things they're working on. Every mishpacha has a particular chelik in the Mishkan. We all have something to do. We all have some special task, and we're all working on that, and that's where we are. He said the main thing of tefillah is building the Mishkan. You're building the Mishkan. You're making a place for Hashem to live in the world. Tefillah is the way to make myself open to bring Hashem into the world, into my heart, into who I am, into where I am. Yeah. So you have to be careful. He said you have to be careful. There's two different beginnings of a klipa, he says. The two different things that get in the way of davening. Two things that get in the way don't allow us to daven. So number one is klipas Yishmael, and the klipas Eisav. Eisav says, don't bother davening. Don't bother. Forget it. Hashem doesn't care. You don't deserve it. All these different things. Do not daven. That's Eisav. Yishmael says, right, this is the beginning. Eisav has no bris. Nothing cut out. Nothing. That's all my choice. I blew it. That's it. It's over. I can't do anything about it. That's Eisav. Yishmael has a little bit of a beginning of a bris, right? No priya, no peel back. So that means you started the issue. You start to see things are getting better. You say, "Oh, the tefillah worked," and yeah, okay, it's in your back pocket now, and you don't keep davening. So that's Yishmael. Yeah, you did. It's Hashem heard. It's fine. It's over. Yishma Kel. It's like no, Yishma Kel. Yes, but you have to daven. You have to keep davening. Keep davening. Keep going. You have to do priya also, mila and priya. You have to keep fighting. So then when you deal with the Mishkan, you have to know every tefillah does a tremendous thing. But I have to work very hard not to get into this place of feeling like I did it, I got it, it's done. It's not true. People, that's what they do. They do, on the one hand, you have to be happy with every good point. On the other hand, you can't let the happiness of every good point get in the way of finishing. So I'm done. I learned stuff tomorrow. I did it. And it's like, you don't do it. What happens is that you drop the ball and that's all. It's over. You feel so good. That's why the Nevordhok explains. That's why Chazal say that Rishonim say a lot and do little. Or nothing at all even, right? And tzaddikim say little and do a lot. So what's the difference? You say, you don't say. Just say what you do. He said when you say, you feel zufrieden. I feel good. I want to do. You reveal something good. So that's like he doesn't have to do anything. So you don't say hardly anything. So then you want to get it done. You feel the v'tzonis. It doesn't go out yet, so you can get it done. And I guess it's a good time to bring the Rav Elimelech. The Rav Elimelech said that he was mevatel completely. The whole inyan of the Mechama, the difficulties can happen last level, he already is mevatel completely. All the chevlei Moshiach, chevlei Moshiach, he was mevatel. So chevlei Moshiach, that's what he said. And again, we're talking about building the Mishkan. That's really this inyan. It's mamish built. He saw this one little thing missing, whatever it is, a little bit. I don't remember what it was, but clearly, what this is missing. That's almost there. So in general, that's what they would say. So someone asked, I think Rav Sheinfeld, maybe Rav Chaim Chalban, I'm not sure, one of the big Mekubolim, he said, if you don't call the Holocaust chevlei Moshiach, what is chevlei Moshiach? It's a pretty big chevlei Moshiach. So he said, well, it's a little bit depressing, but the Rav Elimelech fixed chevlei Moshiach through Ahavas Yisrael. That's what he said. He said it's possible through sincas chinam to kind of bring it back. So Nebuch, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you have to be very careful. When you're doing your thing and someone's doing their thing, everyone has their avoda, everyone has their things. You have to be careful not to not get in the way of the achdus. I have to have achdus. The biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. One of the most important things is to have achdus, not to feel more important than a yid, and not to feel, not to be grandiose, to try to remember your place and what you're holding, appreciate all the good, and not be in a place where I'm drawn to lose track. Then the fact that I'm supposed to be working on myself, not on someone else. And when they would say, someone gave an inappropriate techacha, whatever, they'd say, listen, you need to work on your yitzhar. My yitzhar, it's my problem. Like, it's my job, it's not your job. They're very good, okay, but you might be right, but it's not always the way. You have to know how to talk and what to say and how to say. So that's a little bit of Nosson on Terumah, Be'ez Hashem.
There's a Mishkan made from the Nekudas Teres.